reading the Unwritten. Tommy Taylor and the Ship That Sank Twice. Part 1. The planet Argo shook, as a dog shakes when it lopes up out of the water, across every land, every continent, in the streets of every city. The tremors were felt, and the truth that R had denied for so long at last became self-evident. A world is doomed, Illyria. I know, beloved, but at least a son will survive. The son of House of Law, take our blessing, take our love, and fulfill your destiny beneath the light of another sun. The capsule and the grave engine stirred into life, and it lifted into the air with only the smallest murmur of sound, spat out from the dying world like a seed, and seed that would bear the most miraculous fruit. July 5th. I was close today. Okay, some of it was just playing variants on the templates that are already out there. Narnia, Lord of the Rings, Superman, and all the Bastards of Spring. That gets you some of the way. The sky was filled with planes now, and the children sought desperately for somewhere to hide. But the explosion had flattened the house, only the garage was left standing. Come on, cried Tommy. It's full of old furniture. My pater said it was a good idea to hide under a table and aerate. Is there a table there? There's just this chest of drawers, no room to hide underneath unless take out the drawers and, oh, a word inside the drawer. It's impossible. It must be magic. A magic place? Whatever it is, it's a shelter from the bombs. We're going inside. Wait, Tommy, there's something on the floor here. It's a ring with an elvish inscription on it. I'm not ruling out plagiarism at this stage. The truth with those parodics is that they've been plagiarized to death already. Lord of the Rings become a beloved hand for anti-gender, to quest the Dark Lord, enchanted artifacts. Once Tolkien invaded the popular consumptionists, those things became black holes, accepting such massive gravity fields that no fantastic writer could escape them. But I'm just an ordinary boy, Tom protested. What does this have to do with me? far from ordinary, Osiris boomed. You inherited my blood, even though it has been diluted through 100 generational mortals. Therefore you have my power, and you need them, because sons of Anubis are upon you. Tommy defended himself with the Ankh, the ancient symbol of life which took its form from the thoracic vertebrae of A. But that's the whole point, of course, to invade and to then redecorate, to make my character such a powerful archetype that he walks backwards and state his own precursors. The trouble is, writing the damn thing is the unscrewing your skull and pouring the contents of your brain into an empty tank. The tank has a shape, has a more or less defined edges, a bottom and sides, but what it mostly has is volume, a hungry space. I've somehow got to feel. Meanwhile, she is chasing me from pillar to past about why I'm okay with the commitment of having a kid with her and not okay with the much smaller commitment of marrying her. Underneath that, of course, is the unspoken question: how did I let you talk me into this? I had to lock myself in the study out of the sheer self-defense. The boy wizard character seems to be a really potent archetype right now. A cultural nexus. It will also provide a real means of testing how far I've succeeded. I just had the most wonderful inspiration for an opening sentence. The sea was like the land turned upside down. Not the land, the earth. The earth turned upside down. The sea was like the earth turned upside down. My deep gulfs appeared like inverted mountains in the hectoring blasts of a dread north star. To the terrible storm, a small ship lay aboard. Actually, she was a great ship, a three-masted brigantine, but in that place, at that time, she seemed a tiny pilgrim in a vast and pitiless wilderness. For the love of all, Captain South turned her into the wind. If we ran before this tempest, we might hold, but we founder if we fight it. Captain, I say, this is a madman's course. We need to turn before the ship breaks her. By the seven, the things that we have done, and the worst things we must do now. Sebastian, you are right, Lorna. They are dead, their throats bitten, the life drained from them. Harriet, then we can't wait any longer. We have to do this while we still have the strength and the will. Is Tommy? He's asleep. a charm of peace and rest, taught to use the swords on his hellish ship seems blasphemy. Leona, you know what this do to him? Yes, but I don't see another way. Only the quick before my courage fails me. Scintilla, Sakra, exaudi et sida, at me, at me, at me. Oh, are you right, Sebastian? I'll be fine. Spare me no pity, Leona. My desire was, oh God, for one day with him. Never under those skies. Give him your blessing, my beloved. And close your eyes. Oh no, a human child. I've been trying to give them up, but surely one can't hurt. A boardworm of the oceans, it will hurt you greatly. Abraxidis, I did not see you. Of course, the child is yours, if you wish. Actually, I believe you both may be mistaken on the score. Ah, that also, yes, certainly, your ever changes things somewhat. So what's this? I think it's a human, okay? I don't think it's quite a West Norris medley. Yes, I saw must right and know the taste of magic. You're picking your lights out for son of it. Indeed, knows the child as we divided down in the middle. What was? It was Leviathan. Leviathan's thought, maybe. Half hour away those events, an old man walked on the beach outside tide, close to the sea town. The town was called Eastbrook, and man's name was Torkington. He passed close to a pier where it was possible to purchase candy floss and kiss me quick hats. He did not choose to do so. Neither did he pass at the big fun amusement park or rent a decker from the decker beasts. Along the sands he strode along, lost in thoughts that could reasonably be called unfish. Blind to the wheeling gulls, deaf to the siren songs of the waves, which at low times should not even be close enough for him to hear. Leviathan, I sent it to you, of course, a good many miles out. I knew you were coming. Never take it, Sarah. Simply no sense. Does something trouble you? At your age, perhaps? Or a touch of senile dementia? Well, there's a shopping trolley wrapped around your left biscuit. That might cause the art strange. I have thought, but surely. Oh. Very well. I have the baby, and you, therefore, have full use of your jaw muscles. I told the boy, if I'm not mistaken. I dreamed last night that my friends were sleeping at the bottom of the sea. That is not so. No? They're not sleeping, they're dead. Then my fears were realized. With the light came the shadow. I told them what they might wake with the damned argosy. And this is your bird, oh Shadrach, talking on. That you were right when everyone else was wrong. Sebastian and Laura Taylor were the best of generations, but I will mourn them. Of course. And you were more Leona particular. I know your heart. Anyone can read about gossip column, even without appreciable terms. Tell him what was taken without telling him what about it. I don't know what you mean. You know full well what I mean. And trust me, the time will come when I will matter. Give this basket to the kitchen staff questers. Oh, taken to eaten babies now, have we? By no means, but he's more likely to find our nose there than among the teaching faculty, the youngest of whom is 87. His name is Thomas, by the way. Just Thomas. Thomas well enough for now. I see him again on his 7th birthday. If he needs another name, then I'll provide one. August 12th. Lunch with Cole and the literature. I showed him the completed chapters and he was not impressed. Also puzzled, I could see. Is this fantasy as a niche market as the possibilities of a fantasy bestseller player's token is alien to his consciousness? I told him Sue was great with child, and he shook his head at that. He remembers his saying that time in Highgate that neither she nor I would ever do the word to the service of breeding. Then I told him I was pregnant too, and He just shoved his linguine way over to the side table, but it almost tipped over the edge. Don't even know what that means. I tapped the paper. This, I said. This isn't just a story, Arnie. This is a conception. For some reason, I'm always at least halfway honest with Arnie. It's probably one reason why I avoided him. Having someone who trusts you and feeling so precious to maintain that trust, it's just one more complication. This is about creating something from the ground up, I told him. An imaginative integration. I fathered a child of the mind and a child of the flesh. My son will be named Tom Taylor, and the protagonist of the novels will also be called Tom Taylor, or some variant on that. They grow up together. The selling point is right here. The selling point? Ernie echoed. The marketing angle. Then the conceptual twist will get us to the spotlight. In the first place, after that, it's going to develop its own momentum. And what takes you think I'll publish this? He demanded. He sounded less angry than I expected, but I knew he'll come around. I already talked to Darren at Victor Gonzalez, I told him. If you bark, Ernie, I'm right there with Plan B. Just be happy we're Plan A. Neither of us felt like staying for dessert. But the contacts came through by fax about an hour later. I amended the clause about publication date, signed them, sent them back, then waited for the phone to ring. The Talking Tongue Magic Academy had 583 students and more than 60 staff, all of whom needed to be fed. The kitchens, therefore, were like some giant factory whose end product is food. In this hive or ceaseless activity, the boy Tommy led a mostly happy childhood. All the cooks and scullery maids doted on the mysterious lad, inventing exotic tales of his parentage and provenance. He had 12 mothers and fathers, 100 brothers and sisters. His playground was the servants' quarter, school stairs, and the parts of the school no longer remember or visited by its current inhabitants. The students were another breed, distant and aloof. The masters, even more so. Most distant of all was Talkington, the magister princeps, the headmaster of the school, who Tommy saw only once or twice in a year and had never spoken to. Professor don't talk to children, except at the proving. I read a spell the cage car said when Tommy asked her. The proving? And now, don't you mind that, Tommy, tain't for the likes of us. Every year Eastbrook hung on to 2 moments to celebration. You could say I thought Bower anticipated with as much foreboding as delight. At the spring equinox, the Major placated the sea with a gift of gold. Everyone else threw money for luck, the adults shilling, the children halfpennies and farthings. This was meant as a bribe to the Mer King to keep him from whelming the land. And in Atom there was the proving, with a fair and a feast, and a great influx of strangers who seemed to condense out of the very air. The feast was provided by the school, so the kitchen staff worked double time for the fortnight beforehand. Tommy, of course, was drafted in to help, along with Arletta's daughter, Sue, and a dozen other assorted urchins. What's called that? What does it prove? Proving is an old word for testing, Tommy. When the children come there, Professor Tulkinghorn looks into their eyes and tells them if they got the spark. What's the spark? You don't know what the spark is? It's the most wonderful, the most precious. But it doesn't really matter what it is. Only wizards have got it, Tommy. Not people like you and me. Arletta, what's the spark? Why, bless it, Tommy. You do vex the body with questions. Is it magic? It's magic, isn't it? It's the thing that makes magic work. Yes, that's what I was always. Anyone can say the word. Without a spark, the words don't avail. Better off without it, I say, having to wear those silly robes and all. Now see if Mr. Collier has got any jerseys puts, but will not pay more than a shilling a bushel, mind, and he'll have to deliver. 100 bushels of potatoes, please, Mr. Collier, at a shilling a bushel, if that's all right. A shilling a bushel, it's tight, Tommy, but I'll do it to support higher learning. Is this your daughter, Mr. Collier? Aye, this is a rose. Why did she salute me? Oh, she didn't, Tommy. She's signing hello to you. Rose is deaf and mute. So this is hello, Rose? How do I say nice to meet you? Oh, slide one hand across the other hand, and then put the tips of your fingers together like this. To be honest, Godolphin, I don't understand why the conclave does just take the school into their own hands. Well, it's been in the Tulkinghorn family for 100 generations. Oh, as to that, Tulkinghorn rather a spent force those days, isn't he? A great prodigy in his time, Toad. A moment, Henshaw, fascinating. Toad, you are. I request a short intermission. My sincere respects to you, lad. To me? Well, yes, if you know who I think You are? I'm nobody. I'm just Tommy, the scholar boy. I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Perhaps you're mistaken yourself for someone else. What's your family name? I have a good one. Amazing. Well, perhaps you just mislaid it somewhere and it will turn up again soon. In the meantime, here, take this. What is it? Oh, just a little gift, a spell of finding. What I do, you understand? I'm Maximus Godolphin, finder to the conclave. Perhaps you do me the favor of remembering the name. Small sir, a good deed done is money in the bag, as they say. Goodbye. Who was that, Tommy? I don't know, Aretta. He said he was a finder for the clave something. Aye, very likely that the conclave, in that wisdom, it would employ a man like that. Come, Chuck Grubber, no doubt. In time for the proving, they steal the yolk out of an egg. His sword will. Don't give nothing to them. No, don't take nothing from them. The day of proving down, dazzling bright, and the gates of academy were thrown open to a vast multitude. Hermits and heretics, businessmen and barbarians, demigods, and other dignitaries. Come, Peter, and don't slouch. It makes you look like a good snipe. Petronella Price, a pleasure to see you, as always. Wholly and simply a pleasure. Tulkinghorn. And this must be young Peter, of whom I heard so much. Peter, you might be yourself an ice cream or 3 farthing quart of candy. Yes, mother, but don't talk to the other children and allow them to touch you. No, mother. I grow tired of the circus talking tone. You should take your students from the list drawn up by the conclave. The conclave does not own me, madam. The conclave offered you high office once, but you were too afraid to take it. That's why you're rotting here. I've spoken to Sycorax and to Moonfish. They both agreed that the matter should be raised. Indeed? My opinion on the matter stands unchanged. Your opinion is inexplicable. The tailors died to bring us that cargo. No, Petronella, they did die to sink it. The majority view is that the loss of the ship was an accident. an accident. With two such powerful magicians on board, oh, that seems unlikely. Furthermore, many in the conclave see your own actions as scandalous. To raise the son of Sebastian and Lorna Taylor as a kitchen car in ignorance of his heritage. Does that tickle your vanity in some way? You're always Sebastian's rival. Thomas' heritage is not a simple matter as you suggest. Yes. You explained your consent and were not interested. Gentlemen, ladies and ladies and essence of all persuasions, welcome to the Tolkien Magic Academy's 196th annual proving. The rules are simple. I will walk among you and assess the children, Brokta, and prospective students, those to whom I give a wooden token, like this one, Alignum, are offered a place here as beginning students in October next. The Alignum is specific to the child. It will cause a range of mild but unpleasant symptoms in other child from whom it was not meant. Stand out where he can see you, Peter. Yes, mother. Tolkien torn. Maybe a pompous out front, but the school, is the best there is. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, my dear. Yes. Twins? Yes. The token is for the younger of the two, the one who was born after midnight. Master Price, say thank you, Peter. Thank you, sir. It is my inestimable pleasure. I have one token left, but its owner has not seen fit to make an appearance before me. Please step forward. Susan Sparrow. Me? Yes, you. But I haven't got any magic, Professor. I haven't got anything. I beg to differ. The proving is complete, but please enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing some of you again in October. I know what you're thinking, Tommy. It's all too clear on your face. I looked hard, but I could find no trace of the spark in you. If there were anything I can do, there is. Tell me my name if you know it. That's what I want from you, Professor Tongue-in-Tone? Taylor. Your name is Tommy Taylor. And it seems to be the only legacy your parents left you.